Ripple XRP Shakeout, this is exactly their plan, and Blackrock don't lose, so why should you? Guys, people are talking about the crypto flash crash that we saw. A lot of the cryptocurrencies right now, as you can see, are in the red, so we are going to talk about as to what happened and why you shouldn't lose on your investment, because guys, we know what they are doing behind the scenes. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the first bit of news that we have is coming from Guru. They posted just in the morning of today that $150 million was liquidated from the crypto market in the past 45 minutes. And I'm not quite sure if this is a coincidence that it happened on Sunday, where we usually see less volume in the cryptocurrency market, and so then we saw it cash out, or if kicked them out of their long-term positions. But we did see Bitcoin drop by $4,000, and I think that people were profit taken, and they're basically dumping the price. The greed was pretty high in the crypto market, and I believe that they decided to pull the plug strategically. It was just a question of when, because we were going on that nice bull run. Now, before I talk about Blackrock, I'm just going to play this video, guys, with regards to the shakeout and what the institutions may be doing, considering the fact that they are voicing their opinions against cryptocurrency, and especially with Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, saying that it should be shut down.
That institutional are going against crypto. I think if anything, it's just happening in the right way, and the events of the peak of the previous bull market is setting up the stage for the next bull market to be done in the right way with the right actors, let's say.
And that's the thing, right? They are preparing for this bull run, and so they're getting the cryptocurrency market into the stage where they exactly want it. So Blackrock doesn't lose. Now, where does this come from? And now I'm not going to play you the whole video, but we are going to look at snippets of it just so you can see how influential Blackrock actually is, and I'm going to show you the companies that Blackrock own. And this should also give you more reason as to why you shouldn't be selling your XRP coin. Of course, you can do whatever you want. You can sell it if you want to take profits. Don't be afraid of the price action, which we will talk about later on in the video.
BlackRock is a financial giant. It's the largest investor on planet Earth with over $9 trillion in assets. That's a pile of cash equal to about 1/10 of a year's global economic activity.
So your GDP is your global domestic product, and each country has their own GDP, right? So again, we are talking big numbers from Blackrock, and it's into the trillions. Now let's take a look at the ETFs as well, and how Blackrock are a big player in them. This will shock you.
Exchange traded day. ETFs, or exchange traded funds, are at the heart of BlackRock's empire. These funds have taken over investing in the past decade.
I think we can.
Just 3 companies dominate the ETF market.
BlackRock is by far the largest, with roughly a 35% market share of domestic market. The next 2 are Vanguard and State Street, both somewhere in, say, the 15 to 20%.
And so BlackRock has a major holding in these ETFs. Again, we are seeing that Bitcoin spot ETF coming, but with Ripple XRP, we could potentially be seeing an ETF from BlackRock. Who knows, maybe a couple of years down the line. Now, one thing we are also going to be having a look at is how many companies that they actually own. We have this statistic from them saying 5% or more that BlackRock's ownership stake in most S&P 500 companies. And let's take a look at their portfolio. Guys, we can see over here that they have billions of amounts of money just piled up in Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta Platforms, Tesla, Alphabet Inc. and United Health Group. Now, all of these companies are basically your blue chip companies, and every single one of them I recognize. And this just goes to show and provide even more evidence as to why BlackRock won't lose. They have a major stake in a lot of companies that you probably didn't even realize. And so you've always got to remember who wins in these games. And the final thing that I'm going to point out in this video is the fact that BlackRock have been working with the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve themselves have gone to BlackRock and asked to work with them and provide some help.
In past times of crisis, the Federal Reserve System has asked BlackRock for help managing funds.
The Federal Reserve has gone to BlackRock for particular services that BlackRock is good at. Now, those programs were unprecedented and unusual, but it's not abnormal for the Fed to be buying services from companies.
In 2008, New York Federal Reserve leader Timothy Geithner tapped BlackRock to manage the distressed assets of Bear Stearns and AIG. Geithner and Fink share a close personal relationship. The two sit on the board of the Council of Foreign Relations and were communicating frequently in the Great Recession. This pushed the money managers into the national spotlight, and in the early days of the coronavirus pandemic, the Fed system called on BlackRock again. In the following months, the central bank purchased trillions of dollars in various assets and debts, including corporate bonds. BlackRock was tapped to manage this portion of the purchases. Experts warn that BlackRock's work with the Fed could raise conflicts of interest.
So this just goes to show that BlackRock has major history and connections of working with the Federal Reserve, and so that relationship will only continue on going forward. And of course it will compromise conflicts of interest as well, because BlackRock will be wanting to gain from it. And so again, with the cryptocurrency market, if BlackRock are all for it, then the Federal Reserve are going to push it, and they will be passing bills such as the blockchain bill that we have seen. And so big things are actually coming up for this week. On December the 13th, we'll be having the interest rate that will be announced by Jerome Powell. We also have the CPI data, which will be coming out on December the 12th, and on December the 13th we will be having the PPI data too. That means three major things: CPI, PPI, as well as the interest rate. I believe last month that the Federal Reserve have already mentioned that they have no plans to cut the interest rates as of now, at least in the short term, and the interest rate stands at 5.25%. And so we may be seeing a little more volatility. Before we have a look at the price action, I just want to show you this paper. Now it does come from the Board of Trustees of the Leland Stanford Junior University, so it is a paper from a university and it's not anything official as in government. But it says over here with regards to Ripple XRP, and when talking about the national currency and how it could be convertible into any other national currency via the stable coin, such an arrangement would resemble the cross-border payment system that Ripple currently operates with its XRP cryptocurrency, and it's just one of a variety of possible alternatives. Again, we are seeing more support for Ripple XRP and their network, and especially to do with interoperability, and this was published back in 2022. So let's have a look at the price action for XRP coin. It is sitting at 62 cents. We are trading at 0.6256. We are up by 0.68% on the 7-day chart. For the 1-day chart, we are down by 5%. For the 24 hours, we are up by 18.58%. Our volume is pretty high at $1.8 billion. And so this is what people are calling the crypto flash crash that we had from the 65 cents all of the way down to 62 cents. If we have a look at the 7-day chart, we went to that nice high of 69 cents, and it did look like as if we were going to hit 70 cents, but we weren't able to do so. If anything, I'm really excited at the fact that XRP coin has come back down to the mid-range of the 62 cent level. I did say that it should go to 65 cents, and if we do receive more downside, it should be sitting at around about 63 cents, which is what it's kind of doing right now. And it may test that support level of 59 cents that we had before when we did test that range twice, but we managed to find support. For the 1 month, we are down by 6.94%. If anything, it would be even better if XRP coin could drop even more to 59 cents, so you could load up your bags. And we may see a bit more downside happening throughout the week, considering the fact that we have the interest rate data coming out, the CPI, PPI data, and I think it will negatively affect the price. For the 24-hour volume for the crypto market, $72.8 billion, we are up by 40.34%. Again, I believe that this was all expected because we were on such a bull run, but it is nothing to worry about. We just have to keep moving forward and staying strong. Guys, if you want daily XRP coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.